Hi everybody, and welcome to this lesson on security in the virtual private cloud. Now, the Amazon VPC provides features that you can use to increase and monitor security for your virtual private cloud. Now, they're done with three basic things that they offer: security groups, network access control lists or NACL, and flow log. When you launch an instance in a VPC, you can associate one or more security groups that you've created. Each instance in your VPC could belong to a different set of security groups. Now, if you don't specify a security group when you launch an instance, the instance automatically belongs to the default security group for the VPC. You can secure your VPC instances using only security groups. However, you can add network access control list as an additional layer of defense. You can monitor accepted and rejected IP traffic going to and from your instances by creating a flow log for a VPC, subnet, or individual network interface. Flow log data is published in CloudWatch logs and can help you diagnose overly restrictive or overly permissive security group and network access rules. Now, you can use the AWS IAM to control who in your organization has permission to create and manage security groups, network access control lists, and flow logs. Now, the table you guys see gives you a good summary in terms of the differences between a security group and a network access control list. It's good to have this memorized and in mind, especially for the exam. Now, the security group operates at the instance level, means you apply it to specific EC2 instances, while the network access control list operates at the subnet level. For the security group, you can only allow rules, whereas for the network access control list, it supports both allow rules and deny rules, which means for a security group, you cannot specifically deny HTTP traffic. You can only allow everything in, because by default, everything is denied in the security group. Additionally, one is stateful while the other is stateless. With security groups, you can evaluate all the rules before deciding whether to allow the traffic in, whereas for the NACL, they process rules in number order and when deciding whether to allow the traffic in or to allow the traffic out. And one of the biggest differences is the NACL will apply to all of the instances that are within a subnet. Now, the following diagram illustrates the layers of security provided by security groups and NACLs. For example, traffic from an internet gateway is routed to the appropriate subnet using the routes in the routing table. The rules of the network access control list associated with the subnet control which traffic is allowed to the subnet. The rules of the security group associated with an instance control which traffic is allowed to the instance. Now, VPC flow logs is a feature that enables you to capture information about the IP traffic. It can be published to CloudWatch logs and to Amazon S3. Now, flow logs can help with a number of tasks. For example, to troubleshoot why specific traffic is not reaching an instance, which in turn helps you diagnose overly restrictive security groups. You can also use flow logs as a security tool to monitor the traffic that is reaching your instance. Now, just keep in mind that CloudWatch log charges apply when using flow logs, whether you send them to CloudWatch logs or to Amazon S3.